Today, we're breaking down 10 war movies from 2024 you won't want to miss. Before we jump in, hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching. One Life.
Can I ask, is there anyone in the audience tonight who owes their life to Nicholas Winton?
One Life is a 2023 biographical drama directed by James Hawes, starring Anthony Hopkins and Johnny Flynn as Nicholas Winton, the British humanitarian who saved 669 Jewish children from Nazi-occupied Czechoslovakia before World War II. The story shifts between Winton's daring efforts in 1938 and his reflections decades later, haunted by those he couldn't save.
Because I'm an ordinary person.
Save one life, save the world.
Forgive me, but how many children are we speaking about?
The film captures the tension of smuggling children through Nazi-controlled territory, blending wartime heroism with the emotional weight of Winton's memories. It all leads to a powerful moment on a British TV show, where Winton realizes his audience is made up of the very lives he saved. Civil War.
Liberty and justice for all.
Civil War, directed by Alex Garland, drops us into a near-future America ripped apart by internal conflict. The story follows Lee, a veteran photojournalist played by Kirsten Dunst, and her colleague, Joel, portrayed by Wagner Moura. Together, they set out from New York to Washington, D.C., hoping to interview the president before rebel forces take over the Capitol. Joining them are Jesse, an aspiring photographer played by Kaylee Spaney, and seasoned reporter Sammy, brought to life by Stephen McKinley Henderson. As they journey through a country shattered by secessionist movements and authoritarian rule, the group confronts the chaos of civil war head-on.
Not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible.
The film doesn't hold back. Its intense battle scenes capture the brutal reality of urban warfare. Along the way, the team embeds with rebel forces, witnessing the assault on the White House in a high-stakes, unforgettable climax. Garland's direction doesn't just show the violence, it dives into the toll it takes on those documenting it, forcing us to think about the human cost of war. Gladiator 2.
Amuse you.
Gladiator 2, directed by Ridley Scott, picks up 16 years after the original. The story follows Lucius, played by Paul Mescal, an exiled Roman prince living under the name Hanno in Numidia. His life is shattered when General Marcus Acacius, played by Pedro Pascal, invades, killing his wife and enslaving him. Thrown into the brutal world of gladiators in the Colosseum, Lucius fights for survival and vengeance.
So do emperors.
This is war! Real war!
Meanwhile, Rome is ruled by corrupt twin emperors Geta and Caracalla. As Lucius rises in the arena, he joins forces with his mother, Lucilla, and Acacius to take down the tyrants and restore justice to Rome. It's a powerful story of revenge, survival, and redemption. Last Front.
Lieutenant!
Have you lost your mind?
How does the story end?
It ends with you realizing.
The Last Front is a Belgian epic period action drama written and directed by Julian Hayat-Kirknawi. Set during World War I, it follows Leonard Lambert, played by Ian Glenn, a widowed farmer in a small Belgian village. When the German army invades in what's infamously known as the Rape of Belgium, Leonard is forced to lead a resistance to protect his community. Driven by a naive belief that war has rules, the villagers soon face a brutal reality. They must choose between running for their lives or fighting back. While the script has its weak points and doesn't dig deep into every character's past, it offers a gritty look at the hardships civilians endured. The tension runs high throughout, making The Last Front a gripping experience from start to finish. 688.
We have the most to prove. Now is where you show the proof. This is our mission.
The 688 is an inspiring war drama directed by Tyler Perry, tells the incredible true story of the only all-black, all-female battalion in World War II. These women were given the monumental task of sorting through and delivering a 3-year backlog of mail to soldiers overseas, a mission that brought hope and connection during some of the darkest times.
Changes to making a shack a home. We And when you are at war, you make do.
Despite facing racism, sexism, and brutal working conditions, these remarkable women sorted over 17 million pieces of mail, ensuring soldiers and their families stayed connected. Kerry Washington stars as Major Charity Adams, alongside a stellar cast including Oprah Winfrey, Susan Sarandon, Dean Norris, and Sam Waterston. Land of Bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Land of Bad throws you straight into the chaos of a high-stakes military mission gone sideways. Set against the rugged backdrop of the Philippines, the story follows rookie JTAC officer Sergeant J.J. Kinney, played by Liam Hemsworth, as he joins a Delta Force squad led by the no-nonsense Master Sergeant John Sugar Sweet, played by Milo Ventimiglia. Their mission: extract a high-value intelligence asset from a terrorist stronghold. But when everything goes south, Kinney finds himself stranded deep in enemy territory.
This is gonna get ugly.
His only connection to survival is Captain Eddie Reaper Grimm, played Russell Crowe, a battle-hardened drone pilot guiding him from afar. Directed by William Eubank, Land of Bad delivers intense combat, nail-biting tension, and non-stop action. If you're into military thrillers, this one's worth checking out. Dawn.
You fight for the man next to you!
I'm in debt to these boys.
3, 2.
War dramas are tough to get right, especially on a small budget, and Before Dawn is no exception. Directed by Jordan Prince Wright, this Australian First World War film stays close to the trenches, both literally and figuratively, using tight, confined shots to portray the struggles of young soldiers. At its heart is Jim Collins, a virtuous young man from an Australian sheep station who enlists to fight on the Western Front. Alongside his fellow Anzacs, Jim endures the grim realities of war, muddy trenches, the looming threat of death, and brief moments of camaraderie with his comrades.
Come on!
You'll put us all in danger if you don't cut this hero ship.
The low-budget effort deserves some credit, but it doesn't always land, especially in scenes that try to match the scale of classic war epics. That said, there are standout moments, particularly in how it highlights the bonds between soldiers in such bleak circumstances. Of ungentlemanly warfare.
You and your operation are reckless. Abort this mission now.
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a unique mix of action, comedy, and war, directed by Guy Ritchie. Set in World War II, it follows a squad of tough-as-nails misfits assigned to covert missions behind enemy lines. Loosely inspired by real-life British special operations, the story amps up the action with Ritchie's trademark style, intense shootouts, edgy banter, and a lot of swagger. Led by Henry Cavill, the cast dives into chaotic Nazi takedowns with a sense of dark humor that makes the film feel like a gritty yet entertaining action romp. Sure, it's not a hardcore historical flick, but if you're into stylized action and don't mind a little creative license with history, this movie is definitely worth a watch. It's all about big personalities, high-stakes missions, and explosive action. Perfect for anyone who loves an unapologetically fun war film. Masters of the Air.
Or Sunshine Fair.
I think we may be done. We are gonna sit here and take it. We're gonna stick with our mission as long as we can fly.
Masters of the Air is not flim, but limited miniseries, but highly recommended. This World War II drama executive produced by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks. This 9-episode series, available on Apple TV+, focuses on the 100th bomb group as they carry out dangerous bombing missions over Nazi Germany. The show shifts the war narrative from land and sea to the skies, featuring thrilling aerial battles and compelling character arcs.
The sky.
Are we Tuskegee men or what? Sir, yes, sir!
Be with them traversing the air in darkening storms.
Led by Callum Turner and Austin Butler, the ensemble cast delivers powerful performances in this epic production. Viewers love the show for its cinematic excellence, strong acting, and immersive portrayal of the high-stakes world of aerial combat. Masters of the Air has also been praised for its realistic depiction of the physical and psychological toll on the airmen and the breathtaking CGI that brings the dogfights to life. Blitz. Blitz is a powerful World War II drama from director Steve McQueen. Set in London during the Nazi bombings, the story follows George, a young boy sent to the countryside for safety. But George, determined and fearless, escapes the evacuation train to make his way back to his mother, Rita. His journey across a devastated city is full of danger, while Rita faces the harsh realities of war, working in a munitions factory and volunteering at shelters. McQueen captures the gritty truth of wartime London, from looting to the struggles faced by marginalized communities.
Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.